Fantastic. Venetian Princess, and that is Octomom. And she's on the line right now. Okay, I got to ask you a personal question, but it's not in the direction you think it is, okay?
All right.
Have you made any money doing this? I mean, with 93 million views of all your videos, are you getting rich?
Well, in the beginning, there was no money involved. It was just for fun, and then YouTube invited me into the partnership program about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And, oh, I hear Skype noises.
Yeah, I know. I heard the Skype noises too. That's okay.
Yeah, so now I do, this is my full-time job now, but it's mainly, I do it because I love it. So, I mean, it's not just, the money is great, it's icing on the cake, but I would be doing this even if I wasn't making money. I just wouldn't be making as many videos because I would have to, work in an office or whatever.
So basically after the show, you never gave me your phone number, but I'll be calling you for a loan. So, the Venetian Princess, that Octomom song, did you write it, direct it, and star in it?
Well, the music, again, were my friend Steve, and he's actually the Unattended on YouTube. That's his band. He's amazing. So we actually, it was a parody of the song "Low" by Flow Rider, and so yeah, I took that song and we changed it up a bit again to abide by copyright rules. And it just went perfect because we had actually, I know the song's kind of old, but I had just discovered it like a few months ago, and I heard it and I was like, oh my God, this would just be so funny to be like a rap about Octomom, because no one had done a parody about her yet, and I was like, I have so many ideas. And then we went out and we actually went to Toys R Us and we bought a big beach ball for the pregnant belly, and a whole bunch of baby dolls, and the people looked at us like we were nuts. It was really funny, but that was a really fun video to make. Actually, funny story. When I dressed those two characters, the rappers, the one with the pimp hat on, that's his name is Teabag. That's the character's name, and the other one's Missy Lil Dangle. It's kind of making fun of like rapper names, but anyway, I was dressed up as the Teabag character with the fur and the bling and everything when the cable people came over, and I had to answer the door dressed like that. It was the most embarrassing thing in my life. It was really awful. So, but yeah, that's the Octomom song.
You should have put the cable guy in the video somehow.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know. He wasn't too fond of that. So.
Where did you just shoot it? Is it just like a little low budget thing that you shoot in your house? I mean, we do our show. I mean, LuvChat's right from the upstairs of my house. Is that similar to you?
Yeah.
Same thing?
Yeah, actually, it's just like I had it in my home in Massachusetts. I had like a really tiny little room. It was actually an old closet that I just shot in there with my green screen. And but now we moved down here, so I'm making my own little studio in one of the rooms here because it's a much bigger house. But yeah, it's just a home thing. I do at home.
Yeah. How long did it take to shoot the Octomom video?
That one didn't take long at all because it's only like 1minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I think I shot that all. I like to shoot everything at once. Like I'll do all the parts in one character, change, and then do the next character. So I shoot everything at once and then I'll edit. That video wasn't too complicated to edit, so I think it only took me like 2 days. Which usually my big one's like anything that's like 3 minutes or over that has a lot of cuts. Like I Kissed a Girl parody, the grandma version. That one took me like 2.5 weeks, and I stay up like all night editing because I'm really a perfectionist, and I drive myself insane when I'm editing. But Octomom only took 2 days. It was really easy to make.
Do you do the editing yourself too?
Yes, that's my favorite part.
Wow. Well, you don't like being on camera as much as you like the editing?
Strangely enough, I don't. I mean, I like to play the characters. I'm a weird person, and I love dressing up as different characters. I love being goofy and dressing up as men, and like the Teabag character. I just feel like, I don't know, it's so liberating to just dress up like that in your house, but if someone's there watching, I could not do it. There's no way in hell I could dress up like that in front of someone, but yeah, if I'm doing that, it's fine, but I still like editing more. I don't know why. I just love it because you can be so creative, and some of my videos, I write out like little scripts for them, and then when I'm editing, I start getting more and more ideas, and then the whole thing changes by the end. It doesn't even go by the script. So it's a lot of creative flexibility.
Okay, our special guest tonight on LuvChat, online mega superstar, I keep adding to it, the Venetian princess, a.k.a. Jody, and she's been nice enough to join us here, which is very exciting. You know, there's so many really talented people online, and the purpose of this show, you know, we're like the world's first online nightly variety show, and it's just absolutely fantastic to introduce you to people that probably don't get as much mainstream love as they should, and definitely Jody's one of these really talented people. Let's see, let's put another video on now. Why don't we show another one of your many videos, and we'll show that, then we'll come back, then we'll take a break, and then we'll maybe take some calls. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
I want to play a lot of your videos, so tell us what we can put on next, or Genius and the toilet cam. Let's go back to the toilet cam real quick. What do you have ready to go?
I was thinking about the Miley Cyrus one.
You want to do which Miley Cyrus one? I think there's a number of them, right?
I know, yeah.
Whatever one had 15 million views.
Whichever one has 15, there's one that has 15 million and one that has 16 million. Well, I think there's a Britney one with 16. Which one?
7 Things.
Which one?
7 Things. Yeah, I like that one. It was funny.
7 Things? You want to do that, Jody?
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Okay. Set that one up for us if you could.
All right, we're coming right. It's up right now.
Okay, well, let Jody explain this one.
This is my 7 Things booth. I made it around the time that single by Miley Cyrus came out, 7 Things I Hate About You. I think that's what it was called. And I switched it up, and I made it 7 Things Guys Don't Have to Do.
Okay, and you play Miley Cyrus, you edited it, you directed it, and how many views has this video gotten?
I don't even know, to be honest. I haven't been on YouTube for like a few weeks. I think it's like 15.5 million or 16 million, around there.
16 million views. That's just insane. All right, let's take a look at this. This is the Venetian princess. She's with us on LuvChat tonight, and here is 7 Things where she plays Miley Cyrus. Better than probably Miley plays Miley Cyrus. Let's check it out now.
It's time for me to say this, addressing all you guys. Except for all the drag queens, you deserve a Nobel Prize. But the straight guys, they don't realize what we go through every day, and it's a lot. Now it's time for all us females to remind you, just in case you all forgot. The 7 things guys don't have to do: shave legs, give birth, bounce bald whiskers, wax on tits, say it hurts, with pantyhose, and paint your toes too. High heels, butt brows, stiff meals, count pounds. Some girls have to carry heavy mounds. We're way past 7 now, but I'll keep going anyhow. Uncomfy thongs, tight bras, tampons, more money on beauty salons, flat iron burns, and health concerns from hair dye fumes. And the reason why we do these crazy things that we do is we do it for you. Sometimes we're hard to deal with, that we can't deny. Just think of what we go through, see that's the reason why. The shaved legs, give birth, bounce bald whiskers, wax on tits, say it hurts, with pantyhose, and paint your toes too. Uncomfy thongs, tight bras, tampons, more money on beauty salons, flat iron burns, and health concerns from hair dye fumes. And the reason why we do these crazy things that we do